Hello? Hello everybody, and welcome to today's stream. First of all, I'm going to thank everyone who was here before I was, because I was a little bit late today. So thank you to Hyper Sandia, Lost, thank you for being here before I was. Why were you talking about Adventure Time in the beginning? Finn solos, I think Jake is stronger, but that's just me. Mai saying hello, everybody saying hello to each other, love the camaraderie. Sandy is saying that he's better than last stream at least, that's good. I know you said you were acting pretty stressed, or that you were pretty stressed last week, so I'm glad that things seem to be getting a little better. Everybody saying my name in a foreign way, love it. Alright, so today we are continuing our trek through Chrono Gear, which is the V Shoujo, like Mega Man X / whatever, Mega Man ZX type game, that I actually know someone on the dev team that has worked on the game. Triptech, the guy who makes Dog Water Runs possible, did a lot of coding for this game. So without further ado, let's play the video game. That's a lot of Japanese words that probably says my name. I think first... There's a CD somewhere. I got it. That was the easiest CD in the world to find. Is there anything else here that I should know about? Can I play these games? Whoa. Can I play these? This pinball machine is called the Far Side. The fact that it's on the far side of the arcade is probably a coincidence. What is this Undertale-esque? A duck! Shuba duck! We're doing a duck dance. This is the greatest game of all time. Sorry, Hololive. I'm stupid. Shows you how much I know about, VTubers, that everything is V-Shoujo to me. My bad. Hey, Christian. Hello, Sam. Thank you for joining us today. You know that duck? Oh, do ya? That sure is a duck. Sit. Contemplate live. What is that? Mr. Squeaks. Squeak, 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 squeak. Sorry, I can't speak in squeaks. I'm just messing with you. I see. Okay. What is with this guy? Gyrus? I always wondered something. Why do they call it oven when you oven the cold food and about eat the hot food? I can't even say it right. Why do they call it oven when you in the cold food of out hot eat the food? Please stop talking. Why are you John Arbuckle? Welcome to KFP Express, our famous fried phoenix, now on the go. Can I take your order today? No thanks. Where do you get the meat from anyway? Our meat is ethically sourced from chimkins who can resurrect at least once and definitely had it coming. Part Phoenix, all delicious. Blink twice if you need help. Sorry, we don't accept job applications here. Call our toll-free number if you're interested in an exciting career at KFP. Forget it. That's disturbing. This makes me think of a duck walking up to a lemonade stand, which he said to the man running the stand. That wouldn't happen to be the one that's asking for grapes, is it? I've spent the last few hours doing nothing but playing on the arcade cabinets east of here. So much for all my savings. All this time, warping has been a real pain. I'm almost certain I've missed the latest Polka Circus show. I suppose it doesn't help that Polka is also an entirely different world right now. Don't worry, knowing her, I'm sure she'll be announcing another show before you know it. She just got trains of her own to mix and match. You mean catch? Sure, let's go with that. But, get ready for me to, completely forget every voice I ever did for every character in this game, and instead make up entirely new voices for most of them. I hope you're ready for that. This game sucks because they didn't mention 9/11. I know that's a Mr. Enter reference. There's not enough 9/11 in, Turning Red. This is crazy. You know what sucks the most about this? The Great Toa-sama is having a concert today. I think I read that already, like, last time. Who is Toa-sama? That is a name I do not know, as are most of the names of the characters in this game. I know that one's... Well, I know it says it right there, but even before I noticed that it said it right there, I know that one on the side is Chrono. I know that one. I absolutely know nothing when it comes to anything VTubers, so you'll have to forgive my boomerness. I just like playing video games and supporting my friends. You got your mod hammer reinforced. It's okay. Everybody's acting fine. It was a Mr. Enner reference. He's the one that brought up 9/11 in a place where it did not need to come up. Oh my god, there's 4 of them! Kill, kill, kill. Oh my god, look at these bouncers. I want to be you. Yo, can I get a soda? No soda? Terrible. Let me go. Whoa, whoa. Ow. I'm being thrown around here. Upsy daisies I go. Get all of these LFOs out of here. Is this just pinball? Oh, hell yeah. I hate pinball. Also, this is the most Genesis sounding song I think I've ever heard. Hey, Wilma! The funny cartoon dog said my name. Can we remortgage the house and donate it to her? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the fuck? You thought that Mr. Enner said the Squidward house meme? Nah, that was definitely someone else. I can understand why you would think that, though, considering that Mr. Enner was also another person on YouTube that got famous for, like, talking about bad SpongeBob. Oh, I like the little Mega Man sprites in the background. That's really cool. Ow. That's it? You die now. Yeah, you die now. No! The killer plants from Outer Plants! That's right, I could knock back projectiles. I constantly forget that I can do that. Ow. You are such an asshole. Take it! Mega Man sounding sound effects, I like it. Oh, dude, this game is bursting with Mega Man. All of it is bursting Mega Man. In fact, when I had like some of the devs along with my friend in this game, they basically described it as this is like the fucking HoloLive version of Mega Man ZX. Boing. Stop grabbing me. I did not consent to that. Oh, there's totally something to the right. Hold on. Boing. Let me in. Oh, it's just like a reset to get back up. Lame. Thought I was gonna find myself a nice little secret. What is this? Whoa! What the hell? I'm like Gradius now? That's cool. Again, it's that thing of like, every level has like a different gameplay mechanic that's just awesome. Guess they should have called it Mega Live. So true. Well, that was just really bad timing. Womp. Ow. That was just really bad timing. And then we go back upsa daisies. No, come on. Whoop. Up. Up. Through there. God, it's just so creative on all fronts, dude. Can you tell that the, like, games that have, like, oh, I have a gimmick for every level is just, like, music to my ears. Because it keeps it from getting stale. Ow. Every level has a different gimmick. I think that Mr. Enter ruined cartoon discussion on YouTube. I wouldn't say that. There are a lot worse that you could get on Mr. Enter, and at least Mr. Enter is the type of critic that can actually admit when he's wrong. I'd rather have someone be wrong and admit it than have someone think that they're correct all the time. Which there are plenty of cartoon discussion YouTubers that I think fit that bill. And I've been very vocal about one of them, especially when we were streaming Nier Automata, because it was relevant to what we were watching at the time. I don't know, sounds like these type of games have lack of faith of their own core gameplay. But the thing is that all of these gimmicks that are in these levels are just an extent, for the most part, are an extension of the core gameplay. It's just, oh, how can we find an absolutely new way to, like, accentuate our core gameplay? Because at the end of the day, it's still jump slash or jump shoot, as well as using the mechanics of slowing down or speeding up your movements. So in that sense, I don't think it's a lack of faith. I think it's like, come on. It's not lack of faith. It's finding every creative avenue possible to be able to do the thing. To be able to use the gameplay to its full potential. Oh, I thought I could go through there. It'd be one thing if it was like, say for example, like, oh, the werehog is just completely different and does not have any sort of tie to like the original like intended gameplay of the day stages. It's just, oh, here's two gameplay methods just because. Then you can argue that, but here it's like it's all within the same principle. aka Sonic Adventure. Now listen here, buddy. There's a difference between different game modes and having like core gameplay. Sonic Adventure has 6 different core gameplays. When people claim Mr. Enter ruined essays or that he's the worst reviewer on the internet, my mind immediately jumps to Ben the Looney. I don't even know who that is. Then also, like, with people like Mr. Enter, I don't know, because, like, sure, he popularized, like, the negative cartoon reviews that we would be getting, but also at the same time, like, I feel like he also paved the way for others to get just as popular, because he was the one that popularized, like, cartoon reviewing on YouTube. I'm not saying, like listen, I watch Mr. Enter here and there. And he is definitely wrong about a lot of things. That's also part of the fascination. It's that kind of YouTuber that will really teach you the hard lesson of, hey, maybe just get your own opinion instead of going to YouTube to make all of them. Because some people are just flat wrong all the time. Or most of the time. The best thing that Mr. Enter ever did is inspired the ScumbBob wiki, and that is basically if you ask AI to make a wiki and show it Mr. Enter's SpongeBob animated atrocities. I don't know what the ScumbBob wiki is, but that sounds kind of funny. I've started to enter the world of like weird wikis that are based off of like only fanon. And it's interesting because, like, the entire media of these, like, fanon wikis or even, like, these troll wikis are entirely all consumed just inside of the wiki itself, and it's interesting. Like big example is, the entirety of the Sonic.exe community and all of its lore and media are all encompassed within the Sonic.exe wiki. And it's like, it's so weird. Best insult I heard was nice opinion, which YouTuber gave you it. Yeah, I mean, it's really true that a lot of people do get their opinions from Twitter or YouTube. And it infuriates me sometimes. Because I know people who do it. And it's there are times where it's like I can literally hear the video being regurgitated back at me because I know what video they watched. And it's like, bro, I saw that same video. Have an original thought. I thought you were talking fanon wikis about media that don't exist, period. Well, there's even that too. But, like, also, like, with the Sonic.exe one, like, 99% of the EXE, like, entities that exist in, even just on that wiki, don't have anything attached to them. It's, like, either it's, like, just art by some guy, or maybe they're thinking of doing, like, a Friday Night Funkin' mod, but, like, they don't have games of their own. Most of them are just art. It's interesting. The ScumbBob wiki is about infamous SpongeBob episodes. By infamous SpongeBob episodes, I mean every SpongeBob that is mean-spirited. So is it just saying, like, what episodes of SpongeBob are bad? I really don't understand why everything's slowing down. Usually when I sing, things go back to normal. I gotta think of a new voice for Toa. I appreciate the help. From the looks of it, I'll have to cancel the concert. What's going on? Crony! Perfect timing! Toa-senpai was in the middle of a performance when everything started going stiff. Even the fans aren't moving. So what you're telling me is that all of the fans are stiff? How are we supposed to do a light stick wave now? I don't think that's super important. Crony, do you have any idea what this could be? Toa channeling Sebastian? Yeah, okay. I don't think my voice is deep enough for that to be Sebastian. I'm simply one hell of a pop singer. It's, something to do with time, that's for sure. I can figure something out. And with my help, you can... With my help, we can restore Toa-sama's concert. You guys really don't have to go through all the trouble if Crony can do it. Who invited you? Did you even get tickets? Pah! I got the best seats in the house. Unlike someone up in the nosebleeds. I'll give you a nosebleed, you little... Okay. I'm gonna sneeze. It went away. I felt the wind up and no payoff. Why? That's a great Aussie accent for Bales. I can't tell if you're being genuine or if you're just saying that I'm bad. Alright. Do we have to act like this? Can you babysit them while I take care of things? Huh? Hold on, wait! Thanks for your help, I'm off! What if, when you forget what voice you did, you voice them as a random iteration of Sonic? Yeah, the next time I get to a character that I don't remember what voice I used, I'll just do Jaleel White Sonic. Crony! Sounds like a good deal. Or just the next character that needs a new voice, even. Ooh. Okay. Whoa, okay. So I gotta be quick. Oh boy. And then it freezes time within it. Oh, that's such a cool mechanic. And like I was saying before, even though it's an entirely new mechanic, it's all still accentuating the platforming. It's just a new way to platform. Even the enemies are frozen. Until now. I gotta say, this is very Castlevania. Ugh. I need to get back up. Huh. Wow, it, like, killed it on its own. Sonic Live. No, if you don't remember the voice of a character, make sure they sound like Peter Griffin. Alright, I'll do Jaleel White Sonic and then Peter Griffin. Deal's a deal. Hey, Lois, I'm a VTuber now. I'm part of Hollow Live. More like Hollow Die. I feel like I'm missing stuff. Oh. Interesting. Well, now I need to know what's up there. Up. Wait. Wait for me. Die, die, die. That's a CD for me. Well, that's a lot of blocks on the tower. I have to wait for it to replenish. And hoop. That's how you platform, baby. I would hate to live in this house. I need to be a gymnast to go to the kitchen. You gotta know what's up if you're gonna live in this Hollow Live house or this Castlevania house, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so now I see kind of like the crux of the level. Oh, I can cut those down. Take that, and that. I guess I'll go fuck myself now. Oh. Give me some health back, and Oh, I thought I would have been able to stand on that. I guess it's just supposed to be in my way. Understandable. Have a nice day. Oh yeah, time's frozen. Can't do shit. Where's the metronome? Where's the metronome? Where's the metronome? Where's the metronome? There's the metronome. Wow, that is a short amount of time. Wow, alright. Gotta be quick. Hey up! Oh, but I got it! Wiener. Huh. No more. No! No, I wanted to cut it down. I needed to cut it down so that I could get the vial. Huh. Yes! Yes! It is mine! What's Christian doing? Guys, here's a drinking game. Take a shot every time the word mean-spirited is said on Scumbob Wiki. If I were going on the Scumbob Wiki now, I would. Yeah, just go straight to the hospital. Take a shot every time you talk about SpongeBob. He's so right. He was so real when he said that. Christian does love bringing up SpongeBob. It is the only thing he talks about. Hup, hup, hup. At least this time it's on topic. I'll give him that. Aw, dude. We're bubble surfing. We're bubble surfing. We're bubble. Oh, we're bubble surfing. Is that the fucking Grim Reaper? Up. Come on. Yes! Just in time. More like bubble bouncing. Yeah, well, surfing sounds cooler.
Bubble Buddy.
Hey, Adam. How's it going? Oh, God. Don't you try to respawn. How dare you respawn? How dare you respawn just because I went off screen? Oh, I could totally make that. Hold on. Boink, boink, boink. I was not ready. Down, we down, 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 die, 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 die. Renovating the bathroom. Thought this was Mega Man for a second. Very Mega Man inspired, so you're correct on that front. I can make it. Nah, I could totally make that jump. Hold on. Nope. I need it. I need it. No. Yeah. Let's fucking go. That's how you make jumps. Oh, look, another Grim Reaper. So cool. Goodbye. See you never. Stop trying to touch me. Do I have to follow you all day? I only know Mega Man from the Proto Man albums. What a based way to know Mega Man. The Proto Men are pretty good. Peter introduced me to them, actually. Who wins in a fight? The entire cast of this game or the whole Griffin family? The Griffin family has cutaway abilities. I think they win. How much prep time? Enough prep time to think of a cutaway gag? Hey, remember that one time we defeated Hollow Live? Oh, is it boss time? Oh, no. I just win. Beautiful. The Griffin family can stop the whole game with cutaways. Exactly. Hey, remember that one time we beat the shit out of every... Like, they could literally... They've shown they have this power. They could literally, if they wanted to, at any time just go... Hey guys, remember that one time that the world blew up and everybody died except for us? And then they win. It's just that. They literally had the one gag where Peter and Lois were on a scavenger hunt to look for like a treasure or whatever. And their next clue was in the drunken clam. But they got there when it was closed. And then they go, oh no, the door's locked. How are we going to get in? And then Peter goes, Lois, look at me. You remember that one time we were in the drunken clam and they teleport inside? They're gods. So the game would need to get super meta. The developers of this game would need to go and stop the writers of Family Guy in order to make the game even. That's true. They would have to, like, prevent the Griffins from ever being able to get there in the first place. With the cutaway gags, I'm surprised they haven't made a Family Guy party game. Are you sure? Like, are you talking about a video game? Because that's not a terrible idea, but, like, I don't think they would put in the resources enough to actually make that fun. I mean, I played the Family Guy video game on the PS2, and that game is pretty dog-ass. It does sound like a good concept for a game. And unfortunately, one of those writers would not be Seth MacFarlane. No, it's unfortunately. Family Guy went down when Seth MacFarlane stopped working on it. Wow, just listen to them cheer. It's almost like time didn't even pass for them. It probably didn't. They still have their energy. How about it, Osama? Ready to go? Huh. Mediating you two has worn me out. We aren't that much of a handful. I'm taking back my troublemakers, Toa. Thanks for all your help, crony. Troublemakers? She really does love us. I call dibs on front row seat. Actually, because that's a gag, it means that feat is part of Toon Force, which is an ability / hacks, meaning it doesn't serve to actually determine their actual power. But it's a power that they have, I'm sorry. They have Toon Force. Can't deny that. They have the ability. Seth would be the final boss, though, because he loves money and he gets paid bank for Family Guy. He wants it to keep going. Yeah. Very true. And, like, if something was just infinite money for you, it was something that you created that you don't even really have to put anything into it other than just going in to voice it every week. Like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Truly. Hey! No, I call dibs on that seat. You snooze, you lose! Get back here! Turns out they're all troublesome. Hooray! Let's fucking go. I mean, I'm not saying he's wrong. I would too if I was in his spot. Yeah. Oh, is she gonna comment on the Toa concert now because we were there? The concert, it was so peak. I should have been there. It should have been me. Look, on the bright side, you have a VOD you can play on loop now. This is true. Oh, but if you were there, you'd be able to loop the entire thing over and over, right? Just go whoop, and suddenly you can watch it live again. That must be so cool. Crony, you must exploit this as much as possible in my honor. Putting everyone through a time loop just to watch a concert wouldn't be very appropriate for a Time Warden. But it would be funny. Imagine just putting the world through a time loop just for the funsies. There have been 2 Family Guy video games and a bunch of mobile games, most of them being Java games and a couple of Flash games. Don't forget the online game, the short-lived Family Guy Online. I've only played Family Guy the video game on PS2, and it is pretty dog-ass. For the multiverse one, I don't remember what it's actually called, but the multiverse one I heard was pretty meh. Just because it's like, it's just a third-person shooter, but Family Guy. What I'm saying is that it would be a hysterical game if done in this 2D platformer style, but with hyper-realistic cutouts of the actual developers and writers of Family Guy. Aw, dude. That would be the most meta game of all time. It would be very absurd, just as much so for it to actually be amazing. It kind of gives off the vibes. There's a game on the Dreamcast in Japan only called Segagaga that is literally about the rivalry between Sega and Nintendo, but it's like a parody RPG. Kind of gives that vibes. My dumbass would time loop the world to just eat a really good meal over and over. It's just the one scene from Jimmy Neutron of Hugh Neutron just drinking and burping out the purple flurp over and over. I saw a video about Segagaga. I want to play it so bad. I don't know if there's any fan translations, though. What the heck is this? Well, I don't know if I've seen this character before, but they're getting Jaleel White Sonic.
Kikiriki, ladies and poultry, welcome to KFP Stadium.
That's close enough.
Oh, hi, Crony.
Kiara, what are you doing? What do you need an arena for?
Well, my usual room for punishing chimkins got found out by a Bureau of Justice.
You know, when I say chimkins in that voice, it makes it sound like a slur.
So I decided to move all my punishments to a more fun, proactive environment.
There is a translation of Segagaga. I do have to play it. I have to play Segagaga. It was called, like, Back to the Multiverse, and the final boss is just the multiplayer map with the boss. Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
All my chimkins will be enriched as they maneuver through the stadium's obstacles, avoiding hazards to survive.
Survive?
Oh, it's not that bad. Here, why don't you test it for yourself?
Hey, Marco, what's up? I sure am at it again. Wait.
Folks, on this episode of KFP Stadium, we have the one and only Oro Crony.
Well now, it seems the audience has impeccable taste. Wait, I didn't agree to this.
You're a tough cookie. This'll be a piece of cake for you. You can show your talent to the world. You wouldn't turn that down, would you?
Kiara is Austrian, so have fun with that accent. I won't. I was told to do Jaleel White Sonic for the next character, and that's what I'm sticking with. At least my best approximation of Jaleel White, which is just Steve Urkel. Alright, fine. Let's do this.
Our contestant's goal is to grab this Phoenix Flame at the end of each course. She'll bring it back to the start of the course, light the beacon, and move on to the next course. There are 5 beacons in total. Will Oro Crony be our first champion? Let's find out.
I'm not sorry. You should be proud. I've been going down a rabbit hole of early 2000s internet. It is insane the amount of cringe is there, but I miss the Wild West nature of it. Yeah, I also very much miss old internet. I miss it a lot. Back in the times where copyright strikes meant that you were just posting the full song in the video and not, oh, I said the lyrics of the song, which is something that has actually happened to a YouTuber recently, which is crazy. Didn't even sing the song, spoke it, and still got a claim. And also when you could say whatever the hell you wanted. Not that I'm saying you should be able to say slurs, but you should be able to say kill. Doink. Enough. Hooray!
Crony has lit the first beacon.
A lot of butthurt creeps posting insane blogs. Oh yeah. Yeah, that early YouTube was the prime time of that, bro. Not to mention the internet was a thing you could disconnect from in those days. Now it's in literally everything. I mean, yeah, it used to be so... I miss when the internet was niche. And now it's just, you know, a main part of life to the point where what people say on Twitter is news. Especially, you know, world leaders. Break the targets!
Incredible, folks! Crony has made it further than our last contestant, Hako's Bales!
Suddenly Super Smash Brothers. Suddenly everything. I also discovered Control-Alt-Delete webcomic and someone talking about its rise and downfall. The only thing that I know about Control-Alt-Delete is loss. Like, I knew of Control-Alt-Delete's existence, I just never read it myself. And the only legacy I know from it is literally the Lost comic. Old Sonic Sprite comics. Oh, those I used to read all the time. There was 2 that I was keeping up on that I don't think ever finished, or if they did, like... Actually, there was 3. There was... Oops. There was In Sonic Nia, which was on mysticalforestzone.com. Which is where I used to get all my Sonic sprites. There was, what was the other ones? There was Akuma the Hedgehog. And then there was, I think it was called Sonic and Pals, which was like a Mega Man, but also like Sonic crossover comic. And that one I liked a lot because it literally was a daily comic. There was a new comic every single day, which back then, getting new content on the internet every single day was actually like really crazy. Like, no one was doing that. I have to go from underwater. Oops. To the next part!
Kikariki! That's number 3.
I dearly miss the Victorian era. A webcomic I sum up to this, mostly text, but one that has none. It reminded me of a time when Gamer felt like it was treated like an identity. Oh yeah, I remember those days. Oh yeah, Insonic Nia. No, Insonic Nia was not that good. The only webcomic I followed until it ended was kind of cute. It was a hockey webcomic from the POV of an ice skater who wanted to prove his parents wrong. He is gay, of course, but he ends up loving it. Oh, that actually sounds really sweet. People say something wrong about Control Delete is how Lost came out of nowhere with a tone when the comic became a lot more serious even before Lost. Also a really good romance comic, very natural, very organic, well written. Do you remember the name of it? Get out of here. Oh yeah, friend wheel. Oh yeah, I'm dying. Let's try that again. Oh, you fucking tricked me, you asshole. I'm in danger. Alright, I have to really take it slow. Oh, okay, there we go.
The 4th beacon is lit. Is the Warden of Time ready for our most brutal challenge yet?
I hope you give me a health item before I do it. Check, please. Alright, I'll look that up after the stream. Yeah, Control-Alt-Delete kind of reminds me of AMA, but done seriously and not as a continuation of a joke. Yeah, I can kind of see it. Lots of silly comic strips, then one super serious one out of nowhere. The tonal shift is hilarious, but it wasn't meant to be. And it's so unfortunate that it's based off of something that is actually, like, really sad that happened to him. And it's sad that it came off as so funny. How's a chicken supposed to survive this? I think that's the point. They're supposed to die. Break the targets! Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell? Whoa! Whoa. I gotta break all the targets before I can continue on. There we go. Give. Now we just have to survive going back. Woo! Do it with some flair.
The final beacon is lit. All that's left is for Chrono to claim her prize.
I want my prize, 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 I want my prize.
A golden gear! Yahoo!
My mind with Control-Alt-Delete is like, oh, there's a lot of potential here, just restructure it. Start with the romance stuff, end with the loss, then you do the gaming stuff as an organic element of the character learning to handle said loss. Very sitcom-y, but it could work. It would work. It's because Control-Alt-Delete, at least to my knowledge, started out as like, oh, this is just a comedy webcomic about, like, guys, about gamers. And then something very tragic happened in the author's life, and he decided to put it in the comic. And then because it was such a weird change, it, like, caused this, like, effect that, like, people are just kind of goofing on it for being like, why did you do this? You're not a real Control-Alt-Delete fan if you didn't watch Control-Alt-Delete, the animated series. Didn't know there was an animated series, if I'm gonna be real with you. So I'm not a fan. But I wasn't claiming to be one.
Yatta! We have our KFP champion! Did I look impressive? Oh yes, of course! A stunning display! Now I need to modify the course to be a little more dangerous for future contestants.
Do you think that's necessary?
Absolutely. Everyone, please give a warm round of applause to our winner!
Oh, fuck. Kiara? Oh, fuck, time. Time is frozen. It's you. It can't be. There's no way. What the fuck? Whoa! What's happening? What's happening? Is this how long I have to survive? Oh, that's what it is. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so mean. Oh my god. God damn it. Alright, let's try again. Oh, this is rough. I fucking hate that attack. Go away. Oh. What was that? Who is that? It's a detective girl? Get out of here. Whoa, 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 what? Go! Oh, man. The fuck was that all about? I managed to get it out. My hands are shaking. Get a grip.
Oro Crony, Warden of Time!
Yeah, I do wonder what that is all about, Marco, person who worked on this game. YouTube is now mocking me. I got an ad for painkillers. Aw, man. Is that a Metroid Escape timer? Are you having PTSD? I thought the animation for the Control-Alt-Delete show was great for the time, and it being so indie, I didn't get the complaints about the art style. The writing, sure. I think it's just because the Control-Alt-Delete art style isn't, like, super appealing to look at. So I understand that in motion it might look a little weird, but when you take into account how little people worked on it, yeah, it's impressive.
Crony, you look like you're not doing so good over there.
I'm fine.
If you say so. Oh, hey, Ame. Did you see the show?
Yeah, I got to watch the whole thing.
That makes me so happy. Be sure to give me the official Watson rating, okay?
Sure thing, Kiara. Why are you looking at me like that? You okay? I'm fine. What's with you? Nothing. Just wanted to know if you had something to say. I had a fun time. It looks like all the problem spots have been solved too. I'll be heading back. Are you coming with? Also, when you do the announcement voice, you sound like Wallace Shawn.
Inconceivable!
Yeah, I hear it.
Rawr! Were you scared?
I have some investigating to do. New case just opened. If you say so. Bye-bye. You saw the whole thing, didn't you? I'm pretty sure that loss is not even canon to Control-Alt-Delete. Doesn't matter, he still made it. Hey, thanks a bunch for your help. I can manage the rest of going on here. You sure? I got this. I couldn't have done it without you. Fist bump. Anytime you want to kick butt together, just give me a holler. He plays the Grand Nagus in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. He's so good. I did not know that Wallace Shawn was in Star Trek. That sounds awesome. I did see him on a clip from, of all places, Young Sheldon. And I actually thought the clip was, like, really good. Where he plays a teacher for Sheldon. But, like, the best kind of teacher that makes you come to the conclusion. Will do. Hey, Edge Drive, how's it going? Welcome back. Oh yeah, Adam is a big, or AN Productions is a big Star Trek guy. Deep Space Nine mention. Alright, we only got one world left to get to. And that is the world of civilization.
My name is Mume. I'm the guardian of civilization. A lot of things are going wrong. The humans are acting strange and they're fighting each other.
That's strange. I think humans are always fighting each other.
I don't remember what I'm searching for. I felt so lost since the universe shattered. All I know is that my friends are here and they need my help. Maybe if I help them first, I'll remember what I need to find.
Oh, hi.
The animation for Control-Alt-Delete, the animated series, is good for a series that was free to watch, but wasn't free to watch. It cost $15. I didn't know about that. Dude, he's a main character in the show, Young Sheldon. He has an amazing arc where he kind of has a mental breakdown. It's really tragic, but handled perfectly. And Wallace Shawn plays it so well. Shows you how much I don't actually watch Young Sheldon. I just saw the clip. Yeah, I had no idea that Control-Alt-Delete was $15 to watch. Especially back then, having to pay for a show on YouTube was like the end of your career. Crazy how people have warmed up to the idea now, which I think is good in the long run. But like, it's kind of crazy that back then it's like, oh, if you even thought about like locking content behind a paywall for any reason, then that was like bad. 15 per episode, and what economy is that reasonable? The better economy of the early 2000s, I guess, which I guess wasn't that much better considering I'm pretty sure that was when the recession was happening. Still better than now. It was not on YouTube. Young Sheldon is not Big Bang Theory. It is an entirely different beast and far superior. The final 2 episodes are some of the best television episodes. I've heard that Young Sheldon is legitimately great. Like, way better than Big Bang Theory ever was. I'm interested in watching it. I've seen a couple episodes, like, scattered here and there, and I like what I saw. It looks pretty fun. Like, it just looks like a good show. Like, whether you think it's funny or not is to be seen. But I don't think it's, like, trying to be funny in the same way that Big Bang Theory is. Oh, hi, Crony. Hi. I'm assuming your world is also in peril of some kind. Is it? I'm asking you. I don't know. I'm actually having a lot of trouble remembering something. I couldn't be more unsurprised. Hey, I remembered where Worlds of Civilization was. It'll come back to me. Eventually. Are you sure nothing terrible is happening? An apocalypse? Undead armies? Anything? I think we're headed for another recession, this time with AI slop. Headed there? We've been there. Nope. There's a bunch of robots attacking that town, but nothing strange. Wait. What if the robots are doing a good thing, huh? We should question the obvious, right? Crony! What if humans are the bad guys? The Great Recession began in 2008 and ended in 2012 or 2016, depending on who you chat with. Some say we haven't come out of it yet. I agree with that. We went from a net positive economy to several trillions in debt literally overnight. Yep. Some would say that we did, some would say that we did head out of the recession and headed straight towards a depression. But that is a topic for someone who is way... Whoa. Oh, that's cool. That's a topic for someone who is way smarter than I. I'm just a guy playing a VShojo game. No! I keep calling it the wrong thing. VTuber. HoloLive. VShojo is nothing to do with fucking HoloLive. Stop using VShojo like it's Game Boy. God, I'm such a boomer. Like that guy that just exploded. It's like how every handheld system is a Game Boy and every console is a PlayStation. What's funny is I feel like, back in, like, the 80s and the 90s, I feel like it wasn't every console is a PlayStation. I feel like it was every console was a Nintendo. which kind of really goes to show how much of a cultural impact the PlayStation itself had. It's very fascinating. There's actually a podcast that I used to listen to called Business Wars that would take, like, the business rivalries of certain companies and essentially tell the story of said rivalry. And one of the ones that they did was Nintendo versus Sony, and it is such a good story. Hey, Android! My grandson is watching his VShojo. Yeah, literally. I said another, and another, and another. Well, swing music is making a comeback. You ever heard of Electro Swing? I do love me some Electro Swing. And every game is Lego Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars. I haven't heard that one. We are nowhere near a depression, thank God. A depression today would be the end of the world, literally. I hear the complaints of unemployment at 11% during a recession. A depression, we'd be talking like 45. Very true. Very, very true. Blu-ray versus HD DVD is my favorite. Yeah, that one was great. One I didn't expect to actually give a shit about the story of was Nike versus Adidas. I didn't expect to give a shit about the story of shoes, but it was actually very fascinating. And I feel like that is the mark of, like, a truly good, like, podcast or, like, storytelling, like, ability is when you can take a topic that, like, say, personally, I don't give a shit about, and make me give a shit about it. Like, one of the biggest examples of that is, a YouTuber named Emplemon, and he has a series called, There Will Never Be, like, Never Ever Be Another Blank. And one of the videos is literally about NASCAR, being like, oh, there will never be another NASCAR driver like Dale Earnhardt Sr., and I'm like, I don't give a shit about NASCAR. I won't care. But then I watched the video because I like Emplemon. And lo and behold, oh my god, the way that he told the story was very engaging and fascinating. And it's like, I wish I could write videos like that. Truly. Maybe someday I will, but I'm not, I don't know. A good storyteller will make you give a crap about anything. Dale Earnhardt, dude, what a man. Dude, seriously. Or another one where it's like, it's a topic that I really don't care that much about, but he made me care about, was, it was, there will never ever be another wrestler like Mankind. AKA Mick Foley. Again, I really, like, that one had a little bit more credence, because, like, I had a little bit of an interest in WWE, but, like, not really that much. I didn't, like, watch any of it. I just mostly played, like, the games, and that was it. But, like, this video was like, oh my god, it made me care like a wrestling fan. It was awesome. It's such a good video. We actually watched, together, Adam, one of those videos. It was the one that was, there will never ever be another movie like Office Space. Night, Christian. Have a good sleep. I've seen the Office Space episode. I know, we watched it together when you were visiting. Ow, asshole. Get out of my sight. Ooh, don't fly into the spikes now. Oop. I'm not done with you yet. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. I'll take the hit for that. I don't feel like climbing again. Get off. No more. No more. I've had enough. Dude, you want a good rabbit hole? Look up CR6 Lost Media. Holy crap, does that escalate quickly? I'm intrigued. What is CR6? I'm gonna take a quick looky up of that right now. CR6. I will watch the Blame It On Jorge video on it later. Blame It On Jorge is another really great YouTuber. Another one of those that could tell a story about literally fucking anything. CD stands for complete dopamine, given how you zero in on them. Dude, I mean, if it's there, right? Why not? CD's nuts. Uh-oh. Is it just an arena? I think this is just an arena. Do your worst. Is there another one of you bastards here? Oh, that guy looks a little mean. Oh, that guy also looks a little mean, but because he looks like the first mean guy. Ow. Die! Die, monster, monster, you don't belong in this world. And that's how you get a golden gear, my friend! Blame It On Jorge's video is outdated now, but still a good stepping point. Well, it'll be the first shovel into the rabbit hole. Aw, mean guy brought a friend. At least he's not alone. Good for mean guy. That cape. You were the one who repelled the robot siege. That was supposed to be a siege. Ha! Huh. You have our gratitude, soldier. Thanks to your efforts, I was able to focus on my solitaire match. I beat my personal record. Oh, good job. We're from the Rose Kingdom. Our homeland is far away, but we have traveled here to defend our friends and allies, and our internet servers. The roads out of town have been perilous lately. Who, man? Thank the stars that the Rose Kingdom answered our call. But do you know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Also, have you guys seen that they remade that commercial? Like, they reanimated it? And it's worse. They made it bad. Well, I wouldn't say it's bad. It's the same commercial, but, like, it just feels wrong. The furnace is supposed to be for cooking, but the blacksmith is using it for smithing. When I said I wanted iron in my diet, that wasn't what I meant. Ha 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 ha. Funny, 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 funny. Never thought we'd see our own constructs being used against us. We're lucky that the robots aren't interested in gold. Our treasures are safe for now. Oh no, they've acquired a taste for money. We've called to the Candy Kingdom for aid in this fight, but alas, they are wrapped up in their own crisis. Their princess has gone missing. Princess Bubblegum? Princess? Are you referring to Luna? We are, yes. I met her at Luna's castle. Really? This is excellent news. Reanimated? Necromancy? Zero. Funny thing is, Tootsie Pops aren't a thing in Europe, and first time I ever heard of them was on YouTube in the early 2000s. That's... As an American who has to listen to that commercial 87 times a year, that's insane to me. I am loving the AI WWE President Battle videos going around. What the hell? JFK dominates, but as he cheers, you just see George Washington slowly rise up behind him. That sounds absolutely insane. Really? This is excellent news. We'll contact Muna right away. Okay. We're the Rose Knights. Wow, you had a lot of information for me. No! No! Oh, no. I said I'd do it. I said I'd do it. Hoof, hoof, hello. Oh, okay, you didn't say much. Then I'll save it for the next character if that's all you say. Hello? Oh, it's just a place to sit? It's nice to know that this is still here. Our promise, etched in stone. You could have left one for me to fight, you know. What was that about good robots?
Oh, found one to fight!
Here, okay, this is probably more of a main character. Someone did a series of Ronald Reagan being stuck in the back rooms, but it turned into something really sad. Oh, man. Oh, no. Where? Please wait. Hold on, Mume. See, it's just Aki in her hair. It's Aki in her robot hair. Whew. Sorry about that. Alona, everyone. My Ikes won't hurt you, I promise. They can only shoot beams when I want them to. At least now they do. They were misbehaving a while ago. I used my mana to factory reset them, so thankfully they're cured. But they're still a little unpredictable. Cured? Cured indeed. Of the very same affliction that's causing all these robots to go crazy. It would seem we're dealing with an advanced form of computer virus. One not only technological in nature, but magical too. You remember that one time? Hey Bottles, if you and Peter do another ad-watching stream, watch some European ones. Sure. We've already watched a million compilations of US ones, we might as well, right? A virus? Do you know where it came from? Yeah. When I was restoring my Ikes, I was able to trace the virus back to a far-off industrial complex. I'm sensing a lot of scary, magical, and technological energies coming from there. It has to be the place. This was the perfect character to give the Peter Griffin voice. Oh yeah, I tried going there once, but then I died. Died? You look fine. I'm back with a vengeance, crony. Well, there have to be golden gears there. The robots I fought were carrying one. Is there a way to cure the virus in quickly? The technology of my homeworld is very different from this place. But I think I could create an antivirus using the same process I used on my Ikes. It'll take a while to reverse engineer and distribute it, though. It became more of a visual manifestation of Reagan's fight with Alzheimer's. Oh. And he keeps going, where's Nancy? But in the end he finds her. And he goes, who's Nancy? Oh, that's so fucked up. That'll be a huge help. In the meantime, I'll bring the fight to their doorstep. I suppose it's time for a factory reset of my own. Well, I wish you luck. But before you go, I must ask, could you please be careful? I don't ask this just for your sake. You see, Roboco has also been afflicted by this virus.
I last saw her flying around the complex. It's likely she'll still be there guarding it when you show up.
Maybe it's because it's 2 a.m. here, but the PETA voice seems strangely fitting for Aki. You know what? I think this is just what Aki sounds like.
The look she gave me when it got a hold of her systems. I'm deathly worried about her.
Don't worry. We will save her. We'll get her back to normal no matter what.
Thank you, Crony. That means more than I can say.
I'm so glad Peter came out of the closet.
Yeah, I'm trans now. Hey, Lois, I'm trans now.
And this is called a voice changer off moment. Oh, I know this one. I know Callie. I know her from, like, 2 songs. It's like, excuse my rudeness, but could you please rip? I think it's called. And then also I know, Go-Getters, because it's the outro song to the Suicide Squad anime. Is it just called Suicide Squad Isekai or something like that? Oh, what voice do I give Callie? Alright, chat, what voice am I giving Callie? I know what Callie sounds like, but we're already off the beaten path. Give me a voice to do for her. Voice her like Jason Griffith Sonic? Okay.
Oh, hey, Crony. What's up? Long time no see. Hey, should I be worried that you're here? What's that supposed to mean? I can't hang out? The Grim Reaper hanging out here with humans is a little alarming. The Grim Reaper is my mentor. Don't worry.
What a time to forget the name of that one comedian she loves. Oh, wait. I would love to do... If I know the comedian, I'll switch it over. I'm loving this already.
Besides, I'm not looking for anyone who's dead. At least I hope she's not dead.
Adam Sandler? Oh God. Oh, do I dare switch over to Adam? Like, oh, it's me, Adam Sandler. You know, that's what she gets. If she loves Adam Sandler, she'll appreciate that. My horrible impression of Adam Sandler.
Who is it?
It's Kobo. I've been trying to keep tabs on everyone, but she's completely off my radar.
She gets the little Nicky voice.
Oh, Kobo? She's doing fine.
You've seen her? That's awesome. Where is she?
She's in space.
She's what?
She's also has a gun.
What? I guess she's safer if she's armed. She hasn't had to use it, right?
Do Adam Sandler doing a Shadow the...
It's me, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Hopefully not.
Well, if you happen to head back there, can you tell her I'm looking for...
Iago? No. No. Everybody on this channel that is a regular knows about my Gilbert Gottfried. If you want Iago, I'll do one line as Iago.
We need her help cleaning up all the robot damage around town. Regular water just doesn't buff out the stains, you know?
I'm not doing the whole thing like that. Oh, wait, right. I forgot. You're gonna use her like a hose?
I'm using her like a friend. Just bring her here, okay?
Sure thing.
Where did I go? One Kobo tantrum later. And she's crying.
Hey, you found Kobo.
Dad!
Dad?
Dad, look at my gun! Doesn't it look cool? Look at what it can do! Pew! Whoa, that's neat.
All this time, it was a water gun?
What did you think it was?
I'm going to...
Hey, Cronster.
If you can use the gun to hose down all the dirt.
This is acceptable.
Just aim the nozzle at the dirt and spray it down till it's clean. Once you're done, I have something for you.
Sure. Are we Mario Sunshining? Are we Power Wash simulating? Oh, I've been playing nothing but Power Wash Simulator. This is awesome. Yes! This is way better than the action game. Let's go! Power Wash Simulator. Yes! Yes! I'm so hyped for Power Wash Simulator 2, by the way. Yes. It's so satisfying. Perfect!
Perfect.
This is acceptable is the new this is fine. Crony pretty much teared up when she got to this part. Oh, really? That's awesome. I mean, Crony had to replace her fishing hobby with something.
Perfect.
Not bad, crony. All that water reminds me of the shark I am just arm wrestled.
Gura? It's Gura. Nice job.
Thanks. Got me a nice prize for it, too. I'll trade it to you for a promise.
Oh?
Let's hang out again when the timeline's all fixed up, alright?
You don't need to give me anything for that. It's a promise. I'll still take that golden gear off your hands, of course.
Sure thing.
Give. It's mine. I will accept my golden gear for power washing your simulator.
Break time's over for me. Reaping duty calls. See you later, Cronster. Somebody just fucking died.
Where does this take me? A CD? CD's not. More power washing!
Yes. I could do this all fucking day. Yes. Yes. You found my hyperfixation.
Doing things in lines. Come on. Come on, Jeffrey. Ah, yes. Just look at how satisfying it is. I will clean this whole town. I am the Power Wash Simulator King. Beautiful. Now for the next home. Get the dirt off that box. What kind of business are you running? Meow. Clean the box, clean the box. Clean this up. Oh, filthy. So fucking filthy. Yucky. So fucking icky. Must clean windmill. Yes! I am the cleaning master. You can't stop my cleaning. Thanks to Kobo's rainwater, we've started cleaning up the rest of town. You can still help out if you want to. We don't have anything to offer besides some sparkly string, though. But now I can use that sparkly string to get the last CD here. Oh, it censored my first measure. Whoops. Sorry, I called those exploding things something. Ma bee. Rip them. I'll clean your box. Alright. I'm gonna just get the last thing here. Beautiful. Alright. Let's fucking do it. What time is it? It's 7:22. I think we have just enough time to maybe finish up the rest of these levels.
What is this place? It's hard to explain. I think humans are using this area to help block off large-scale attacks. But before, I used to walk around here all the time. It's a maze that keeps building with every creation of civilization. I got to see their progress even when I was lost. It still felt lonely. I'm glad I found you guys.
Mume?
No, don't ask me if I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm happy.
No way, Mario movie reference.
World of Civilization, here we come.
I'm still having trouble remembering that thing I forgot, but I feel okay. At least I remember how to fix this door. It's jammed. I hear a golden gear on the other side. We'll need some spare parts. There's plenty of them around here. We can split up. I'll help you find them. Adventure awaits!
Adventure!
Oh.
To open the door, you must return here with at least 10 spare parts. Mume will find remaining materials. Her friends will help guide you to the nearest part. Prepare yourself, Warden, and good luck.
Alright, we played a level like this before. We just have to find everything.
Oh, 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 oh!
Up. Ups to daisies we go. Ups to daisies we go. I think it's in this chest right here. That's a part. I see. Okay. That's the puzzle here. Whoop! Guess I will get this checkpoint right here. It says 10, but there's a total of 16. Oh, interesting. Do you get anything special if you get all 16, or is it just to give you some leeway? I remember in the other level, I was able to get 11 of the spare parts. Dos. Achievement? Ah, Chivo. Makes sense, makes sense. Numero 3. So should I try to find all 16? Or should I save that for achievement hunting? Damn it. Damn it. Boink. We're going up. That's a 4. No! Nope! The Who Man? He had a spare part on him? That's awesome. Nobody ever asks how, man. Everybody asks who, man, but nobody ever asks how. That's awesome. How, man? Is man good? Is man bad? Does anybody care, man? It's a mimic! It's a mimic! The mimic! My name is the fucking mimic, oh yeah. Are you a mimic? You're real! The One Piece! The One Piece is real! Edge drive, you fucking kill me. Ah, you fell for the mimic! Some people ask why, man, though. I made that, you're welcome. Honestly, based. And I find it even more funny that you're in the stream and you're just like, ha ha, stupid! That's my favorite. That's awesome. Boink. Wait. Mimic? Now I'm gonna be paranoid about every chest I come across. That was your doing, Edge Drive. That was your doing. Where, man? What about when, man? Ow. Ow. Don't you love it when these game designers are evil? Another how, man? Boom. Numero 8 of 16. No. Other way. Give. Oh, I'm not a game designer. I'm an artist for the game. I literally made the mimic enemy. Ah, even better. Your art has made me paranoid. Damn, people in the chat are shaking hands because of the evil. Now that is what I call a chat that embraces chaos. Too much chaos, too much chaos. Are you real? You're not real! You're not real! No! How dare you? You've got me again. We are the agents of chaos because it's funny to give you chaos, like when that rat jump scared you in the 5 spooky games. I will never forget that. That was the funniest shit I think I've ever experienced in a horror game. Just, is that a giant rat? Speaking of, I hope you guys don't miss the spooky game that I'm playing next. That I'm playing right after this one. Fun fact, the mimics get outlines from stasis like every other entity, not chests though. I see, so there is a tell. Edge Drive's like, no, my fun, now he'll never get tricked again. I will, because I will forget to do that. And I will be rushing just to get the rest of these chests. Ow. Ow. Come on. So, Bottles, what do you think of Dragon Ball games? It depends on the game, but I do like me some Dragon Ball. It's more fun to take the gamble. I like how you waited a sec to see if the chest would attack. I always do. Now. Am I truly free? Number 12. To be honest, I think they're good fighting games, but I tend to overdo the spectacle. Again, I feel like it depends on which one you're talking about. Like the original Budokai games, love those, every single one of them, including 2. Tenkaichi, I think, is like peak Dragon Ball game. Essentially, basically everything after Tenkaichi, I feel like is kind of meh. $13. No, it's another mimic. No, no, no. I didn't even mean to touch you. I did like Xenoverse, but I'm a sucker for character creators. Xenoverse was fine. I just think that the fighting aspect of Xenoverse is a little lacking. There we go. 2 to go. Let me through. How do we get to where the game wants us to go? Maybe we go down in an earlier round? No, that's to the home. Which is not somewhere we want to be yet. Maybe there's another way to get down to the left here. Going on a little bit of a counterintuitive movement. Yeah, after you finish the story in Xenoverse, there really isn't much to do. Yeah. And again, it doesn't help that the battle system is kind of lackluster. Ow. Rude. That's another mimic. How do I get up there? There's so many treasure chests here. Oh. Oh, that's not what I want. There's so many treasure chests here. That's so cruel. Another mimic. Oh, gee, I wonder if this one that's placed in the middle of Bumblefuck is the one. And this is nothing. Nothing. There's another piece. Nothing. Nothing. No parts here, just a bunch of useless gold. Time Shatter's better than any shiny coin anyway. He's suffering from collectibles? No. This is just how I play video games. But hey, if you postpone going for this Chivo, you would have had to find the 10 pieces all over again. That's very true. But that's fine. I'll spend as much time as I need to get the Chivo. I just need to figure out what direction this final one is in. Unless that's it. Nope, Mimic. Down to the left. Wait, no, I'm not ready yet. I would like him... Yes, tell me where to go. Huh? I guess it is this way? Maybe there's one over here? Wait, this is just where I've been? Hmm. 'Tis confusion. Where am I going? Down? I have to go down? Hmm. Might be all the way down in the water. Hmm. Down. Still down. You are right about it being in the water. Oh, now it's up. Is this it? Yeah, we did it! Whoop! I forgot what you picked up, so I can't tell you where it is. That's fine, I found it! I found it! But did you get all the threads and the CDs? That'll do later. My goal was to get all of the spare parts. That's all I wanted. Fair. I'll get all of the other stuff later. Because there are a lot of levels that I would have to go back through if I were to get all of those. Especially since I didn't really notice there was a radar until, like, much later. Okay. Open. Wonderful. Wunderbar, even. Yep! And we got the Treasure Hunter Chivo! Let's fucking go.
The maze is open. We can keep going now. Thank goodness.
Was it a lot of work?
To me, it felt like walking through an old house I used to live in. Familiar, yet different. Smells different, too. Do you miss it? Not really. I like where I am now. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Me neither.
Alright, what time is it? 7:52? That's about time for us to be done. But I'm not done streaming yet today. I will be going on over to the next stream, which I will be posting in the chat momentarily. And there, we will be playing a game called Lily's Little Video Shop. We started playing it last week, but now we're going to try to get the good ending. So if you want to see all of the secrets of Lily's Little Video Shop revealed, then join me over on the link that is being put in the chat right now. I hope to see you there, but if I don't, if you want to help support the channel, you can go in the description below. You can go to our Discord server. You can go to our merch store. You could go donate to the channel. You could super chat. You could like. You could comment. You could subscribe. You could watch. You could share. Basically, any way to engage with the content helps us out. Because the more you engage with the content, the more YouTube likes us. And the more YouTube likes us, the more of a community we can grow. And the more of a community we can grow, well then, that just means GCN is doing alright. So, I hope to see you over at the Lily's Little Video Shop stream. But if I don't, I bid you, my well-esteemed guests, but especially the top 3 well-esteemed guests, which were Hyper Sandia, Marco, and Mai. Thank you for being here. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for vibing. I bid you, my well-esteemed guests, adieu.